Alright guys, welcome back to Kio'sEmpire Tutorials. This is the part 2 of our 10 inches wig stretching tutorial. In this video, I'll be finishing up the stretching process and showing you the final look. Neat, sweet, slick and beautifully stretched. If you haven't watched the part 1 yet, make sure you check it out first so you don't miss any step. Let us get right into it. Okay, so you take another 2 lines and you part very well. So why do you take 2 lines? It's because the goal is to get a sleek and neat finish. You know, you take 2 lines because the what's it called, the stretcher would, or the let's say the heat would penetrate very well. No, we want to achieve a neat, sleek and beautiful look. So you just take two lines, so it would, you know, the heat would go in and straighten the hair very well. So you spray your heat protectant from afar. Remember, the heat protectant is to get what's it called? It's not to make it wet, but to get a protective layer. Now the heat protectant. Now I spread my heat protectant evenly on the sections I parted. Make sure every strand is lightly covered, not soaked. You understand? Not you soak the hair with the heat protectant. No, you just spray from afar. Make sure everywhere is covered. Everywhere is covered. The goal is to create a protective layer between the heat, between the heat and the hair fiber, your hair strands, to create a protective layer. To create a not to soak the hair, because once the hair is not it's soaked with the heat protectant, it would be difficult for you to stretch. It will be very difficult for you to stretch. So that's it. You just repeat the same process. You move in a steady motion. You move in a smooth and steady motion. Make sure you don't rush. Take your time and let the heat do the work. You understand? Let the heat do the work. Then you repeat the same thing. Take 2 lines. Now we are going to the closure part. You take 2 lines also, that 2 lines. And you section the hair very well, so it won't disturb you while you are stretching. Always remember to section the hair very well, so it won't disturb you while you're stretching. If you're new here, you're welcome. You're very welcome. And if you're just returning, you're returning subscriber. Thank you so much for always supporting me. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. And don't forget to subscribe and join us every week for new tutorials. Don't forget to subscribe and join us every week for new tutorials. So you just go on and you stretch, move in a smooth and steady motion, just like as I'm doing. Move in a smooth and steady motion. Let the heat do the work. So that's it, you just keep stretching, move in a smooth and steady motion. Move in a smooth, you're not fighting with the hair, you're stretching the hair. You let the heat, allow the heat penetrate inside. You understand? Allow the heat. The heat is what's making it straight. So you allow the heat penetrate inside. You don't just drag, you put it pressure and you drag once more. You let it steam for a while and then bring it out. That's why I say you move in a slow, smooth and steady pattern, steady way. So now this is the closure aspect. This is the closure part. You just do the same thing. You apply your heat protectant and then you stretch. You cut into smaller sections and then you stretch. You also stretch. See the way I took a section, I collected a small part and stretched. So once the hair is fully stretched, once the hair is fully stretched, I'll use my wax stick. I'll apply on the what's it called? I'll apply it there and use my hot comb and smooth out the roots and edges. You can see what I'm doing. I apply my wax stick on the edges and I'll smooth out the roots and the edges. These steps give the wig a more natural look, you understand, and it helps it sits flatter on the head. It helps it sits flatter on the head. Gentle around this lace area, you don't want to burn it, you understand. Just pass the hot comb lightly, focusing on the top part, and then you take your serum, just a little amount of it, not too much, and then you apply it to give it this extra shining look, and that's it. And that's how it's perfectly stretched, soft, smooth, and ready to style. You can already see the difference between the stretched part and the untouched part, you understand. It's shiny, silky. But thank you for watching. If you know this video was helpful, let me know at the comment section.